On May 26, 2021, the Storm Prediction Center in Norman, Oklahoma, issued a moderate risk with the mention of the possibility of significant tornadoes, as well as the threat of large hail and damaging winds. The National Weather Service also issued a PDS tornado watch, the type of tornado watch reserved only for the most severe weather days. I partnered up with Jen Walton again, and we set out on our journey to our target of Wray, Colorado, where surface observations as well as parameters such as 0 to 3 kilometer CAPE, an upper-level jet streak, and a lifting warm front gave us some confidence, albeit wavering, based on massive variation in weather models, that we had the chance of catching a tornado. While we were gnawing on some ribs from Glaze's barbecue place in Wray, a suspicious cumulus tower fired to our east and had the look. A crispy updraft, rotation showing up on radar, and an overshooting top. The National Weather Service in Goodland issued a tornado warning as Jen and I were blasting east to get underneath the storm. As we got closer and the haze began to clear, we noticed a massive truncated tornado looming north of Benkelman, Nebraska. What we didn't see was that Colorado storm chaser Tim Baker was documenting 2 simultaneous tornadoes. As Jen and I migrated north on Highway 61 out of Benkelman, we came across downed power lines and some property damage. Uprooted trees and rolled antique cars were strewn across the property. Thankfully, no fatalities or injuries were reported, and our elephant trunk roped out. But to our east, something else was lurking in the darkness. A new wall cloud began to form, and Jen and I positioned on a dirt road in the hopes of capturing a developing tornado. As the storm raged on, it produced a beautiful cone tornado that would eventually turn into a stovepipe, as we gawked at the atmospheric symphony being displayed right in front of our own eyes. We got back in the car and blasted north in an attempt to keep up with the monster as it began to weaken into a rope. It's back?
Yep. I don't know if it's was gone.
A rope?
It is a very skinny rope.
Aren't moving right now.
Oh yeah, that's what the cussing's about. This storm was dropping 2.5-inch hail in our hot spots, which we use in the rural areas when we don't have cell service, was not working. So we had to sit still for a second. So yeah. Alright, we're gonna eat some hailstones. Tastes like instability.
It sure does.
A little bit of Nebraska.
Yep.
At this point, our northern storm began to die, and a series of storms off to the southeast had tornado warnings on them. However, we saw another storm developing just to our west and decided to head that direction further back towards Colorado to see if we could capture some lightning. What do you think about the storm, Jen?
This storm?
Yeah,
It's gorgeous.
pretty neat,
I
huh?
hope I'm getting some good lightning.
Yeah, you got that trigger on there, don't you?
I sure do.
Which one is this?
That's the lightning trigger
The lightning trigger.
with notes on it
Okay.
about how not to screw up my exposures.
Your secret sauce?
Yeah.
That's pretty neat. Overall, it was a pretty awesome chase. We bagged a couple tornadoes, saw some lightning, saw some storm structure, so we went home satisfied with what we had seen. If you guys enjoyed this video, please consider subscribing and following us on social media. And if you're interested in having an experience like this, go to PawneeStormChasers.com/tours and book a tour.